Hi Aquarius, so welcome to your mid-October reading. So it's going to be a mini reading as it's a mid-month check-in. This can also count as a message for the full moon in Aries as well, which is on the 17th of October. And I will let you know that I have been doing daily written tarot and oracle card messages. Those are available on Instagram and on the YouTube community page. I'll put links for that in the description box. If you're interested in a personal reading, that's in the description box too, how to contact me. So how are you doing? I hope that you're doing well, and we are going to get into it. So let's get a message from the Sacred Power deck for you first of all. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, what do we need to know? God, that kind of came out without me even realizing it. Medicine, why am I not even shocked that it's like one of those mystical magical cards when that happens? Right, so you have Medicine. And I feel, and this card actually, not I feel, but it's also a card of like healing, whether you're healing yourself, whether you have the ability to be a healer, using your healing abilities for yourself and others. What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Yes? Okay, I got no. I first got yes, and then I got no. Like that cat on the cat, that's a meme that says no. Try again. There we go. Right, 5 of Cups. The Fool. Ooh, I mean, to be honest, because the 9 of Wands was there, wasn't it? Which obviously, if you're in a 9 of Wands, that can be where you're battered and bruised, so healing is probably necessary. But I like this actually because, well, let's see what else comes out. But it looks like, you know, when you come out of a difficult period of time. Yeah, we've got the 9 of Swords there, so that's something tough, isn't it? Oh. So with the 5 of Cups, I can see it's where it looks like, well, first of all, I see it as, for some, it would be reflections on the past, which I think is going to be, that's something that's going to be for everyone after what we've just been through with that eclipse. And with Pluto going direct in Capricorn, everybody's reflecting on the previous cycle. So for some, it is literally just about reflecting on the past, whether it's distant past or whatever, and kind of taking what you've experienced into the new cycle, into something new. And I would say it's where there's something where I feel for some it'll be that your intuition has grown in some way. There may be something around trust here where you felt or you weren't able to trust yourself enough or trust your intuition enough, but it feels like there's something where that's probably healed and it's grown or something. Or your intuition is more powerful. Well, yeah, that's the same thing, isn't it? Well, for some, it's that you didn't trust it in the first place. For some, you trusted it, but it's like it's grown even more with the Fool and the High Priestess there. It's just enhanced. Yeah, and then as I say, I'm just repeating myself now, that for some, if you didn't trust it before, you sure as hell choose it now, even if you get the most insane intuitive hit. It's like, okay. Whereas previously you would have questioned it and thought, really? That doesn't even make sense. I'm not doing that. For some, you could still be dealing with that kind of relationship with your intuition. Okay, that's it. Relationship with your intuition where you're trying to trust it more and it's a challenge that you're overcoming, but it's here. The healing is that connection to the intuition. What else was I seeing? So yeah, again, I think I'm just repeating myself again. There could be where you've just come out of a recent, very difficult situation, difficult phase where there is some sort of loss or grief. And yes, it could be literal grief relating to the loss of a person. I'm not predicting that, by the way. But grief can be for anything, kind. It can be for a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship, an old job, a place that you lived, anything. And it's figuring out, well, where do I go from here? And maybe trying to tap into that intuition and just dealing with all of the emotions, can't even speak, emotions you would have to deal with after coming out of, like, say, if you the breakdown of a relationship or the loss of a job or the loss of a house. It's like, right, I know I've got to have a new start now, but what the hell do I do? and sort of going within and tapping in. And obviously you would be anxious if you've been through something difficult. For a lot of people, you would be deciding, well, what now? What do I want to do now? So there's just a lot to process here, but it's all, you know what? I feel like I almost need to check the definition of the word cathartic, but healing cathartic. There's just something about it that it heals you, the whole thing. So there's a few different ways of looking at the cards. Is there anything else? It can be for someone that there's a dream or something that can see. This reminds me of one of the daily messages I just posted. I think it was for the 14th of October about being fearless. I hope I'm remembering that correctly. And it was a Kyle Gray deck that I used, and something about stand strong and fearless came out. Be brave, was it? I can't remember the exact thing now, but I can see the image in my head. I just can't remember the exact words. And there was something about making bold moves and doing something that could potentially seem out of character or just very different. And the Five of Cups, if that's the case, would be more about not wanting to end up disappointed, knowing that there's some big dream or big thing that you wanna move towards or choose, but it's like, shit, is this nuts? Is my intuition on point? Am I, the anxiety that comes with, am I absolutely bonkers here, or is this a possibility? Again, it's still got that healing energy. It could even be about using healing abilities. That's what the whole thing is about, is that you want to do that, and it's like, I don't know about this, it sounds mad as hell. I think that's it. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aquarius. So hopefully there was something helpful in there for you. Again, regarding the daily tarot written messages and personal readings, see the description box. But I hope the rest of October goes well for you. And until I see you again, take care.